Hey everyone, I thought it would be good to share with you what's going on with the Las Vegas metro market. And CoreLogic has Nevada ranked 8th on the top 10 states with increase on home price change year-over-year basis of about 19%. And Florida tops on almost 30% change increase from a year ago. And Las Vegas is also ranked 3rd on the top 10 right here on the top 10 metro with increase in home price change year over year at about 21%. And of course, Miami, Florida tops at 27% compared to July 2021. So in today's video, I am gonna share with you the latest trends we're seeing right now in the metro of Las Vegas, Nevada, and I will be sharing the latest trends on the other videos for North Las Vegas, Nevada and Henderson, Nevada. So let's talk about Las Vegas, Nevada, and I appreciate you watching this video, and I am glad to make this video for you guys to give you some basic information on how the housing market here in the greater Las Vegas in Nevada is doing at this time of the recording. And it would be nice to see some changes on the housing market, whether you are planning at buying or selling at this time of your life. So let's start with Las Vegas, Nevada, which has the highest population in Nevada, about 646,000. So let's start at new listings first, then we're going to look at pending home sales, then price decreases, as well as active listings, and of course home prices. So let's start with new listings, which is down about 17% from a year ago, which we only have 957 new listings. And by the way, this is from Redfin's weekly housing market data. And to compare this, around let's see, June of this year, which was up 15% from a year ago, and from then on has fallen down a lot to this time, which is comparable to 2019 of the same month on what you see on this green line. And by the way, this green line is from 2019, this orange line is for 2021, and the black line is for this current year, 2022. So new listings are down in Las Vegas, Nevada at about 17% from a year ago. So let's take a look at the active listings, which is the housing supply or the total number of homes available in Las Vegas, Nevada. So now we've got a whopping 57% increase, which is about 12,200 active listings compared to a year ago, which was only about 7,700 active listings. Well, comparing this year's active listings to 2019, which was just a little higher, about 13,000 active listings, but this year's active listings are way off more than last year's active listings, which is more than half, which tells us that last year's inventory was really low, with lots of buyers competing for that amount of listings. So let's take a look at the pending homes for sales, which is when the home seller accepts an offer from home buyers, and if demand is still strong in Las Vegas, Nevada, given the fact that there is a 57% more houses for sale now, so we may assume that pendings are increasing if that's the case. So let's take a look at this pendings. And pending home sales have been really going down, I think starting from April or May this year, and it is just a bit lower from 2019, but are down 43% from the same time last year, which is kind of enlightening, which shows that the home buyer demand has been decreasing greatly, given the fact that more houses are for sale compared to 2021. 2021 was about 38%. So pending homes are greatly down 43%. So we have been seeing a huge increase in supply and a huge decrease in pendings or contracts that are being signed between home buyers and home sellers. So clearly home buying demand is decreasing greatly here because contracts being signed is far less from last year, and we have far more houses for sale. So now we look at the price drops, which is pretty significant for buyers and sellers to watch out. And look at this, the share price drops are up 10% from active listings and about 6.6% from about the same time a year ago. And this might be a record high probably in the last 10 years. And comparing that to 2021, which was about 4.1%, and 2019, which was about 5.3% on 2019. And one interesting thing that we see is that the price drops has been decreasing or decelerating. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the last 4 weeks. But as we see, and it is still way higher than before. So the share of price drops have more than doubled from a year ago to the same time period in 2021. Now this data is week by week, so we will try to look at this on a month-to-month basis through altussearch.com to look at the share of price drop by month. And of course, this is for Las Vegas, Nevada, and the share of price drops right now is 59% on a monthly basis. So it is pretty substantial for now, and about half the houses listed for sale right now have price drops already going on. So let's look at the current price drop trend this year. And that graph is looking like it's shooting for the stars. So this is a 7-day average for September 9, 2022, which is about 50%, 58%. And we compare that a few months ago, which is like last March, which is about 17% on last March, or 16%. Yes, that's about 16% on March, and starting from there it shoots up to 58% to this September of 2022. And the thing here is, look at here, the share of price drop for this month is far more than a year ago. A year ago was about 29%, 2021, and 2020 it was about 31%, and 2019 was about 48%, and that was pre-COVID time. Okay, so we have more price drops right now here at Las Vegas, Nevada than the last 3 years. And one thing that is worth mentioning here is the median rent for Las Vegas, Nevada is about $2,250. So going back to Redfin's weekly data here in Las Vegas. So let's talk about the median home prices. So Las Vegas, Nevada's median home price at this time is about $415,000, which is still up about 10% compared to same time a year ago. And let's look at the peak of the home price, which is about $455,000, which is up about 24% from the same time a year ago. And back in 2021 at the same time now, it was about 21% from a year ago before that. And back in 2019, the average sales price was about, I think it's about $288,000 for 2019. Yes, right there. So it's about $288,000, and we compare that now, which is $415,000. That is about a 44% increase from 3 years ago on 2019. So if you're a home buyer in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's a great thing to see that median home sales price has been decreasing and softening quite a bit right there. And the median sales price is down about $40,000. But the good thing, if you're already a homeowner here in Las Vegas, Nevada, especially in the last 3 years, is that home prices have absolutely skyrocketed in the metro city of Las Vegas, Nevada. To sum it up, home prices in Las Vegas, Nevada have increased about 44% since 2019, which again is good news if you have bought your house in the year 2019 and before that. So comment below on your biggest takeaways from today's video, and also if you got any value with this video or whatsoever, please hit the like button, and you can subscribe, and I greatly appreciate that. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. And one thing I can advise is pray more and worry less. God bless everyone. Salamat, and thank you, Vegas.